to be one of those afternoons. My guest has me enwrapped in conversation and I'm losing my thread of concentration. But I'm delighted to welcome Robin Nedwell back to the studio. Good afternoon,
Thank you.
sir. Lovely to see you back here.
It's nice to be back here.
It's
Long
about,
time.
About 4 years, we think.
It was, I think, about 4 years back when I was doing the Amorous Prawn.
Oh, right.
Derek Bond,
Yes.
down in the Opera House.
Yes.
And I know we came out here then.
I remember
had a
it
big
well.
chat.
Yes, we talked. I remember that day I said to you when you came in, we got to talk doctors. And you said, and I could tell by the look in the face, here we go. But honestly, I mean, people still remember. the
Oh, indeed
Doctor
they do,
in our
yes.
series. But it was a long time ago.
Oh, it was, yes. I mean, we're getting all the kids on the show, kids that play the Von Trapp kids, coming up and saying, yeah, my mummy says she used to watch you on the television.
That's a dreadful accent, Robin.
No, that was Scottish.
Oh,
though,
was? Oh,
you see,
good. I'm
because we just
glad.
come from Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Very quick.
It's awful. You meet these ladies with all these kind of grown-up kids, and they say, "Oh, you were my heartthrob."
Absolutely. When we thought all hospitals were like that and all doctors were like that.
Oh, indeed.
I think they probably were.
It improved the image. I mean, prior to that series, you see, it was all Dr. Kildare's and Emergency Ward
Boring
10.
types.
So consequently, I mean, the actual medical profession were very pleased that the Doctor series was made because it improved their kind of bedside manner incredibly. It's absolutely true. I was a consultant years ago to something like that.
Honestly.
Yeah.
No, the whole business, I mean, we've seen you on television many things, not only the doctors, all sorts of things over the years. But singing,
Yes.
tell me about the singing.
Well,
How did it out?
It was the most terrifying thing I think I've ever had to do in terms of a theatrical occurrance. I mean, there we are surrounded by these extraordinary singers like Linda Hibbert and Jan Waters and Liz Robertson. And there was Casanova myself. Chris Casanova was playing Von Trapp. And there's Casanova myself, who have never sung a note. I mean, not on stage amid such awesome company. And I've still got his first night card from about a year ago, which he says to dear Robin, he says, from one virgin to another, may the gods go with us.
And they did.
It was terrifying.
Honestly.
I can't tell you. I mean, it won, after about, I suppose, the first kind of 6 months of doing the show, then you settle down and began to get used to it and enjoy it.
Get happier and more comfortable.
And now
in the whole world.
I look forward to it. I mean, it's great fun. Because, I mean, the songs that I sing, because I play Uncle Max, which in the original film, which we've all seen, of course, was virtually disappeared. And the two songs that I sing with Jan Waters, in fact, are not in the film at all.
Yes, because the stage show, which we're going to see at the Opera House opening tomorrow night, is actually longer than the film.
Oh, indeed, about an hour longer. So one gets much more depth in the characters, in the story. And people have talked to them after they've seen the show, and they really kind of expect when they walk in to see the Sound of Music film. And of course they're not. They're seeing quite a dramatic piece. I mean, there's much more of the rise of Nazi, the kind of feeling of the Anschluss that happened in Austria at the time. It's much more threatening.
Right. Now, obviously, people are going to go along expecting to see a Julie Andrews lookalike on stage in the form of
Liz. Well, I mean, she does look
a bit like her.
barely like her, I must
I think
admit.
she's a better singer, personally.
She's
I mean, Liz
superb
is.
singer, absolutely. And I believe she was, she actually, I don't know whether she worked with Julie, but certainly knows her fairly well.
The thought of taking on a role such as, I mean, any role in such a famous musical, which is now going to stage. Did you say that you had been on the road for a year?
Well, no, we did it originally last year, and we took it out on the road pre-London, and then went into London, where we finished just before Christmas, I think it was. No, end of September, that's right. And it was so successful.
Same cast.
Absolutely, we've got about 3 nuns difference, and
Do you know her?
And that's it. And that was the lovely thing that the producer Ronnie Lee came back earlier this year and rang my agent and said, would you do the show again? And I was a bit dubious because, I mean, Liz and Chris and all the rest are so good, and then lo and behold, I mean, everybody is doing it, which was fabulous.
Well, it's nice to go back on the road with a happy crew around you and a happy
absolutely.
cast.
I mean, there's 36 odd people on stage, plus all the orchestra and all that. So you're talking about 100 odd people.
The orchestra, which travels with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You mean they're all in Belfast as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
it is a huge, huge show.
Well, now, tomorrow night, as we say, you open up. Normally, we're used to Monday night openings at the Opera House, except we always find out for lavish shows that need a lot of time to set up and indeed have one
you
of
better
those old
believe it on this.
technical rehearsals.
Well, you know those big luckings, truckings, the big 40-foot, 45-foot Pantics?
Yeah.
Well, there's 5 of those.
5.
5.
And what comes out of them to go on
Well,
that stage?
for a start, a stage, would you believe?
Stage
They have to put down a false stage, a complete false stage, because they've got these huge trucks that come lumbering in from the wings and from backstage and the mountain and all of this sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they're all running on wires and cables, so all the cables and wires have to be laid under the stage. So they have to build a complete stage. And then the sound system is the same. I mean, it's like a pop concert at the back of the auditorium where they've got the mixing disc. I mean, there's about 40, 50 channels. It is quite spectacular. I would say it's the biggest show that I've ever seen in all the years I've been acting. Certainly the biggest touring show I've ever seen, by miles.
What about the costumes?
Oh, well, you're talking there somewhere in the region, I think about 600.
Does a wardrobe mistress travel with you
Oh,
always?
3 of them.
Boring.
I mean, it is vast. I mean, imagine the kids alone.
Yeah, getting
You've
them
got
all
to have.
on
I mean, I think they've got 4 sets of each costume the kids wear.
Obviously, you use different kids each place you go. Would that be fair? Yes.
Yes, that's right.
And when is the first time that you will actually meet these children and they get a chance to rehearse with a cast?
Before we actually get into a place, Steve Dexter, our assistant director, goes for about 2 weeks before the show and actually works with the kids, all day, every day. We actually first meet them this afternoon, would you believe? They'll be working through today with the understudies, and then the principals meet him today, and then we rehearse with them tomorrow, and then tomorrow night they're on.
Have you had
it sounds slightly worse than it is, because the kids' sections are very clearly defined.
Yes,
and
you
so
can
they don't.
lift them easily.
You can easily pick them out of
and
context.
And they know where exactly they are.
But they're so resilient. I mean, they're fantastic to work with.
I bet our kids are looking forward to being on the stage of the Grand Opera House.
I bet they are.
Illustrious
I
company.
bet they bite their fingernails as well.
Have you had any problems with the kids over the various places?
I mean, they've been delightful. I mean, we've had. We must be up to about the 23rd, 24th set of kids over this last tour and this one. And they've all been delightful. There were some wonderful incidents. I mean, there was standing on stage in Edinburgh last year when we were there, and I have to open Act 2 with these kids rushing on. And the tiniest one is Gretel. I can't remember her proper name, but the tiny little girl who plays Gretel. Suddenly, literally, as the curtains were about to go up and we had to go on, Danny tugged my coat and went, Uncle Max, and went, and threw up all over me. So we had to sling her into the wings. I mean, she was covered. The poor little girl was so nervous,
Oh, dear.
So we had to shove her in the wings, and suddenly we did with 5 kids as opposed to 6, but nobody noticed. And about 2 scenes later, she came back on. They cleaned her up, and she was fine.
Poor child.
But, I mean, there's been some wonderful ones. There was another little Gretel, who we were again. It was the first night. And, I mean, bear in mind, the Gretels are all up, about 5, 6 years old.
Yeah.
And we're in the middle of the game, the first opening number of the second act. And she suddenly said, all this water leapt up from the stage. And the poor little girl had weed herself. But she insisted that this water had come up through the stage.
Oh, yes, well, it would have, wouldn't it?
But they're wonderful. I mean, all the way through, these are lovely stories like that.
Absolutely.
But it's been, absolutely idyllic to work with. And no one would imagine, that stage children often think, oh, God, you're going to meet some real horrors.
It's not
and
them,
not
it's
one
the
of them.
mummies and daddies mostly.
Well, yes, I agree with you there. There are
Keep you
some
away with
awful
the
ones.
mummies and daddies and you'll be all right.
Well, the kids are delightful.
Absolutely.
And they love it, of course. I mean, it's such a treat for them.
Absolutely. Robin, stay with me. I want to come back in a moment and find out a little more of what you've been doing, as well as The Sound of Music. More with me today in studio is Robin Nedwell, one of the stars of The Sound of Music, which opens tomorrow night at the Grand Opera House in Belfast. I keep wanting to rush into, the
hills are alive. I know, it's awful, isn't it?
Oh, it's beautiful. It really
I mean, when we
is.
started this thing, and I thought it's an either-or situation. It's either going to die a death or it's going to go
fly,
boom.
yeah.
And it went boom. I mean,
Good.
you've never seen press like it in London.
Great.
I mean, all these cynical, hardened national critics Adored it.
Well, I have a tiny problem, Robin.
What's that?
My husband and I would
Oh, we
often
love it.
go along to the Grand
You
Opera
love
House,
it.
but he's not
I know, I
very
tell you,
into musicals.
The
Tell me
number
how
of
to get up there.
blokes that have come in up to me afterwards and have very shamefacedly have kind of gone, you know, I was dragged along by my wife and kids, but I couldn't help crying. They love it.
Well, I shall take him along and test it out and see how it goes.
Oh, you've got to drag him along.
I don't care if he enjoys it or not. I'll be there and I'll enjoy it. He can do whatever he wants to do for that evening. It's been you've been on the road now for quite a while, moving from town to town, touring in general. There has to be pros and cons.
Oh, well, the bore, of course, is if you're family orientated. I mean, I haven't seen my wife and Nipper for 6 weeks now, which is a bore. Yeah. I mean, we were in Glasgow yesterday, and you thought, well, shall I fly down to London? Then you've got to schlep back up here to Belfast. It's just not worth it. Right. So we've got 3 weeks here, and then I shall skedaddle. We've got a week off, which is great.
A week off after this run?
Yeah.
You probably need it by that
indeed.
time.
Oh, yes.
Where is home for you?
In Fulham. Right, slap bang in the middle of London, unfortunately. But it's no. I mean, you've got the pros. I mean, one of the joys, of course, of touring is the sights and places you see.
You were mentioning one of your little pros for touring is, of course, finding good restaurants.
Oh, indeed, indeed. We were just staying in Glasgow and found one way up in the Highlands there, up north of Loch Lomond, which was an oyster bar, which was fabulous. I mean, it was about an hour and a half into the middle of nowhere, and suddenly you find these places. And of course, I mean, having lunch when you're touring is one of the highlights of the day, of course, is your evenings, of course, are taken up generally.
Yes, and you wouldn't, I would imagine, eat a lot at 6 o'clock-ish.
No.
You would wait till after the show.
Absolutely.
And then
yes, you've got to gear your day differently. I mean, you find you can't go to bed before about 2 o'clock in the morning, you know.
You're too going, the adrenaline's still going.
Yeah.
When you're staying in hotels or wherever, I mean, laundry and stuff like that, do you have to get it all done in the hotel, or?
No, do it myself. I mean,
you washing dirty socks and knickers in the hotel bathrooms.
Travel wash it's called. Knickers and socks are all right. You can put those on the radiators. But if you've got nice friendly wardrobe mistresses, you see, you go and pick a time when they're not washing costumes, and in there you get the old ironing board out, and away you go.
Cheat. You do your own ironing?
Of course.
Here we have a new man in our midst.
Not at all. I've been doing it for years. I've got my own iron at home.
Brilliant.
A cordless one to boot.
Oh, very
brilliant.
good. Does yours
Highly
leak?
professional.
Because my cordless one doesn't work very well.
Oh, mine works a treat. It's got headrests and go-fast stripes on it, mag wheels. It's brilliant.
Excellent. The joy of going to eat in various places. You're going to be searching out some of our restaurants around Belfast,
indeed.
certainly.
I mean, we actually travel a good food guide, a good pub guide. Is our company manager,
you could
Nick
write
Angel.
one, couldn't you?
Oh, indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. I mean, that's, again, one of the highlights of the tour, that one finds these glorious little hostelries in the various cities that one visits.
When you are not touring, when you're at home resting between jobs, shall we say?
Yes.
What do you do? I mean, do you have any hobbies?
Golf.
Oh, no.
Golf, unfortunately. Yes.
Well, you're in the best place for that too,
Absolutely.
of course.
I've already sussed that out on the way up here, don't worry.
You're well organised.
Oh, indeed. Well, there must be about a dozen of the blokes and ladies on the show that play golf, you see.
Excellent.
So everybody's bashing around. I mean, we're in Scotland. You imagine Edinburgh and Glasgow. I mean,
the home of golf, as they say.
You went 3-4 times a week playing those wonderful courses.
Do you have to you personally, do you have to be extremely careful of, for example, caring for your voice?
Yes.
Whilst you're doing such a strenuous tour? You
do. I mean, I find it rather more telling for me because I do indulge in occasional cigarettes, which I know I shouldn't.
Yes, move quickly on.
Right. But, of course, I find that my throat goes... just clams up if I smoke before the show. So I tend to knock that on the head.
That's good. Some you're not smoking every day, then.
I mean, then, colds and coughs, of course, with a company this big, I mean, there's about 80 or 90 people travelling. All it needs is one person to get a bug, and that's it. It goes around like wildfire, which has happened on a number of occasions. And it's pretty... we have to be pretty careful. I mean, our company managers kind of qualified as an MD. I mean, he travels this medicine chest the size of a Pantec. It's full of gear.
What about any special little recipes for lubricants for the throat? I mean, some people swear by honey and glycerin and stuff like that.
Lots of places. I mean, Lynda Hibbert, who's on the show, is a professional professional opera singer.
Well, she'd have all the tricks.
Absolutely. And the favourite, certainly for me, I must get through about 6 packets a week, are Albus oil tablets, pastils. Yeah. But they clear your throat, clear the sinuses and all of that. They are fabulous. Tunes are all right.
Yeah.
Yes, they're pretty good.
Yes.
But Albus is the best.
That really does clean the tubes out.
Oh, absolutely.
When you finish with when will this finish? You say you have a week off at the end of this run.
We have a week off, then we go down south. We're then down to Plymouth for 2 weeks, Woking for 2 weeks, Southsea for 2 weeks, and then we're over the summer in Bournemouth, right the way through for about 11 weeks.
Well, will you be able to move the family perhaps to Bournemouth?
Oh, yes. Well, I'm lucky because my parents live just outside Southampton, you see. So, I mean, it's summer holiday for all. It's fabulous.
When that comes to its natural end, then, will you continue or...?
Well, I think there's rumours that it's wanted back in the West End again, you see. I think people are getting a bit bored with the Panto situation. I mean, they're unfortunately getting a bit worse, aren't they? They're getting pretty tacky, all in all. And this, of course, I mean, in terms of a show for the family, it's just perfect. Exactly. And I would think at Christmas time it's even more perfect.
It would be lovely at Christmas time.
So we're hoping, fingers crossed, that maybe we can swing it back into the West End.
Have you no yen to dabble the toes in something else, perhaps? Or are you happy enough with this at the moment?
Well, not at the moment. There's not a lot else happening, to be honest. I mean, the ITV network's in total shambles with this rejig, idiocy that's gone on for the last 3 or 4 years. I mean, there's very, very little in the offing. The film business is wave bye-bye.
What was the last? Do you remember the last film you were in?
Last film I did was Robin Hood with George Segal, which was about 5 years ago. I suppose that was the last one that a feature movie that I did. But they ain't doing them. You know, there's the occasional American production, that's it.
Yeah. Or if Kenneth Branagh or Emma Thompson are free.
Oh, well, he's all right. Gives a park, Ken.
Well,
he doesn't stop. He's doing Frankenstein next, you know.
I know. And he was doing Romeo and Juliet over the weekend.
That's right, on the radio, yes.
And he's in Macbeth. Was it Hamlet or Macbeth he's doing at
Hamlet, I think he's doing at RSC, isn't he?
Yeah, something like that.
He's all right.
Busy little person.
He's happy.
Yeah, certainly happy indeed. And you're quite happy to stick with this until...
I love it. I can't tell you. I mean, I thought I might get bored. But it's such a nice show to do.
Do you get a buzz every night?
Yes.
That's
yes. I mean, it is very, very exciting. And everybody does. I mean, the whole cast, they wouldn't be as happy as they are if they weren't enjoying it.
Exactly.
And it's good fun.
If an offer was to come along for, say, TV,
yes,
just for the sake of argument, what would you like to get your teeth into in that respect?
Oh, I don't know.
I think we're crying out for a few good old-fashioned sitcoms.
Well, yes, but they ain't making them these days, I'm afraid.
Why not?
Well, it's cheaper to buy Neighbours and Home and Away and all that rubbish. It's as simple as that.
I was, interestingly, last night watching a programme on the BBC about, I think it was called Bite Back or something like that. It was the viewers' chance to say what they feel about things. And I was interested to see and to hear people's reactions. I'm sure you've caught none of it. The latest from John Thaw, A Year in Provence.
Yes.
Did you see any of it?
Well, no, I saw bits of it. And
Well, I personally thought it didn't work.
Well, the bits I saw, I must say, I agree with you.
Yeah, and the money
I find it extraordinary that they've spent so much dough. Well, I mean, El Dorado, let's go for it, you know.
Oh, but they're getting better.
Well, it's dead, though, isn't it? It's too late now. I mean, the corpse is twitching.
The writers that you would have worked with in the past, who was responsible for the Doctor?
Well, I mean, this again is a difference, you see. I mean, it was produced for a start originally by Frank Muir and Tito Burns. Now, two pros you couldn't get. And they used then fairly unknown writers like Graham Chapman, John Cleese, Bill Oddie, Graham Garden.
Unknown man.
You know, this was all pre-Monty Python, pre-the goodies. But they were virtually unknown writers who had just come out of, you know, Footlights and such like. But in those days, when we were doing the Doctors, simultaneously, London Weekend were doing not Upstairs, Down, what am I talking about? Police on the buses, simultaneously. These days, if you do, 2 series a year,
Big deal.
it's something. And that's unfortunately the difference.
Do you think that the writers aren't around nowadays, or is it a
No,
case of
my
they're not
theory
getting
on
a
this is
chance?
that when accountants started running the arts business, which is a thing that came in about 15 years ago, both in theatre, television and films, one ceased to have professionals like Frank Muir, Tito Burns, who'd come up through the business and knew it inside out and back to front. So consequently, these new breed of producers, instead of having any sort of acumen of their own, started looking around at what was working on other channels and then saying to their underdogs, copy it. And so, if you remember, when I had a spate of divorced couples living next door to each other, or living with their mum, or living in the house next, and there must have been 10 series all about the same thing. And unfortunately, you've got to this point now where 9 times out of 10, I think the producers have simply not got the intelligence or the bottle to actually do something new with somebody unknown with new writers. They're looking for the simple way out.
Because the accountant's going to say at the end of the day,
Because the accountant will smack their wrists. Yeah, absolutely
That's
right.
So sad.
It is.
It really is.
I mean, you consider the state of our television, 15 years ago, and look at it now.
Right, today, exactly.
We used to laugh at America, and what have we got now? Soaps, bought-in soaps, quiz shows, chat shows. It's awful.
Well, the thing to do then is to go to the live theatre.
Yes.
That's it.
Well, I've just cut my own throat for television, so that's it.
It's all right. There's
I'm
nobody
doomed for
listening,
the rest of
Robert.
my career.
It's been a pleasure talking with you
It's been
today.
lovely talking to you again.
Thanks for taking the time to come and be here. We will now let you go to meet the little Gretels and your lovely kids.
Right.
And tomorrow evening, 7:30, break a leg. In
Thank
the
you.
nicest possible
I hope you
sense.
enjoy it. And I hope
gonna
Trevor
enjoy
does as well.
I hope he does.
You've had it now, Trevor. You've got to come.
Thanks a million, Robin. Look
Bye-bye.
forward to seeing you.
Cheers.
Robin Nedwell, one of the members of cast at the Grand Opera House in The Sound of Music.